And so, anyways, being born into a society of mental illness and a family with a mental illness, and again, it's not always like so readily apparent. Um, a lot of times it's actually very subtle. A lot of times it's just negative thought patterns, or somebody gets really easily triggered by something, and that just kind of becomes their perpetual state of being like triggered, and they're incoherent, they can't let it go, they don't know how to, they haven't really trained their mind, and that's that's what is like our task of going to be for generations to come, is to deprogram and reprogram the mind. And I see so many mental health therapist jobs and behavioral, peer support specialists and so on and so forth. But a lot of these people, they genuinely do want to help, but they can't really be of any help. You know what I mean? Like, basically, not to get too far out there on the subject, but you have, based on your state of being, an electromagnetic field that surrounds you, and depending on how much of an expanded or contracted state you are in, is going to affect the strength of your field. So in the more expanded, higher levels of consciousness, your field is going to emit like 20, 40, 50, probably on and on. And so, we do have this power to where we can actually send love and healing to people, but a lot of people will just say it with empty words. They don't really, they haven't done the work on themselves to actually expand their consciousness. And it's basically about how you feel. And you can tell when you come across these people, because you'll immediately start feeling more coherent and more at peace. And and then when you get a group of these people together, it builds on top of each other. And so that's why we got the term light worker, is because it's work, man. We're working towards that golden age, and we'll get there. But because we also have the chaos forces working against that so covertly and under the radar of most people, it makes it that much more difficult to actually enact any kind of real change in the world. But that's what we signed up for. That's me personally, I'm still I'm a little salty about it, because it's like, I'm pretty sure I don't know, like, I'm sure I would have signed up for this if had I known really what it would have entailed. And I could do like a whole series on my awakening, and it's been brutal. It's been fucking absolutely fucking brutal.